Hello and welcome on Thomas Geiger Car. Today with the Mercedes V-Klasse. After 5 years, the German premium manufacturer has updated and upgraded its luxurious space shuttle to compete with the updated Volkswagen T6. If you want to know what to expect from that luxurious cruiser that will hit the roads in a few weeks, join me on my first test drive and I'll tell you more about it here on Thomas Geiger Car. For the start, the V-Klasse will be offered with a 2-liter diesel only. The 4-cylinder delivers 163 up to 239 horsepower depending on the version you buy. And it is mated with a 9-speed automatic gearbox for the first time, making the ride more comfortable, more relaxed and more efficient, because fuel efficiency was raised for about 13%. But that's not all. The most interesting engine derivative is yet to come. Later that year, the V-Klasse will be the second electrified model out of Mercedes, getting the EQV, with a new shape, with a new interior and with an electric powertrain, making this car the first electric van in the world. You can't feel any better driving a Mercedes like in the V-Klasse. With a vehicle that big and with a seating position that high, you immediately feel like the king of the road. Okay, it's not the most dynamic one and you don't want to go on a twisty country road, but in the city traffic and on the highway, you really are ahead of the crowd. And the vehicle is not slow. You have to ignore the a bit noisy diesel, true, but driving dynamics is okay and the speed is impressive. The V300 accelerates from 0 to 100 in a little more than 8 seconds. And top speed is almost 220 kilometers per hour. So you can really gain some kilometers in a very short time, making this car the perfect long distance van for a bigger family or your company. In the interior there has also been an update and upgrade. The basic layout is still the same. Still available with 6 single seats or with a 7-seater version with a rear bench. Still as versatile as ever, so I can slide the seats, I can turn them around. I have still 2 trunk doors, the window that opens separately or the big door. I have a storage capacity almost like a cargo carrier. And I have all the luxury that I can expect from a Mercedes. Heated seats, ventilated seats, even the luxury seats inspired by the S-Class that I will show you in a minute. The biggest change is to be seen from the driver's seat. I still have the analog instrument and the screen without touch function. Both digital and touchscreen is reserved for the EQV that also will have the MBUX system with the speech recognition by Hey Mercedes. But also the basic model became an update. I have now a new infotainment system, at least with new graphics and new functions, and I have more than a dozen driver assistance systems that keeps this big vehicle safe on all the roads. Easy to operate, easy to park and more relaxed to drive. Talking about a relaxed drive, lots of comfort features available as well, including heated and cooled cup holders for most of the occupants. The coolest feature of the update for the V-Klasse is the new luxury seat for the second row. Inspired by the S-Class and the Maybach, it offers more comfort than you can expect from a business class flight. It is heated, it is ventilated, you have a massage function and you have a backrest and a leg rest, both electrically controlled, and you can have really a comfortable ride like in a sleeper coach. And you don't want to get out anymore. The designers had a pretty easy time with the V-Klasse because the shape is still the same. A box will stay a box and the size also didn't change. So they just updated the details, giving it a new makeup. We have new headlights looking pretty fancy with the LED beam. We have a new bumper, we have a bit of a new grille and the same at the back. New rear lights, new bumper, but everything else pretty much the same. Looking a bit freshed up, but if you have an old one, you can still like the new one. Thanks for joining me on that first ride with the new Mercedes V-Klasse. The car is updated and upgraded, but there are no major changes. For a reason, there was nothing that had to be changed. It is still one of the most versatile Mercedes models that you can get. And as long as you're not the driver, it's also the most comfortable. Forget about the GLS or the S-Class. Once you sit on the back seat of that vehicle, it is the best ride you can get. Thank you, 谢谢, 再见 and goodbye.